I'm just working on this stuff the last couple of days has been really good for her. So what we want to teach her is just getting on the bed and getting off the bed. So this is more about just taking direction and getting her to stay. So she's going to get comfortable here. She's like, I like to be on this bed. It's pretty comfortable. So how we teach it is, okay, Marley, come on. Good girl, as we just get her on and we get her off. Come on, I know you like to be on the bed. We're going to kind of reset you here a little bit. Walk around the house. And we have a couple different place beds, but we're going to work on this one. Marley, place? Good girl. Good, so it's implied that she stays here. So we're to the point now where we can start dropping the leash and go a little bit out of sight. If she needs a little bit of help, what we'll do is we'll go to a little bit of e-collar. I'm on an 8 right now, which I can't feel. It's pretty low. And we'll go to that leash and get her back on the place bed. So just having her take direction is really important for her. With a dog that has a lot of anxiety and fear, we want to make sure that we give them lots of things to do when they're feeling stressed. So this is just foundation stuff. Okay, Marley, come on. Good girl. Reset her again. Just make sure she can do it. Come on, Marley. Good girl. And then we'll maybe try this one. Marley, place. Good girl. New place bed might be a little bit more difficult. Good. So when she gets on the bed, I don't really care what she does. She can sniff around, investigate it. I don't care. So she just has to stay on the boundary. So if she started to step off, what I would do is I would hold down the e-collar and get her back on by guiding her with the leash. So eventually we're not going to be so dependent on that leash, but it is a really good communication tool to help her understand what she needs to do when she feels that e-collar, and that she can turn off that pressure. So, we can go down the stairs, work a little bit on the door. So right now we're just proofing it. Oh, Amazon packages. We gotta get those in, huh, Marley Girl? Good job. Yeah. So like I said, she can stand. That is fine. If she feels a little bit uncomfortable to stay on this place bed, she might choose to stand. But the more, she gets used to she's like, okay, maybe I'll sit down. The more she gets comfortable with it, dogs will opt into laying down or sitting. Really, really good impulse control for her in the house. As we have people coming and going, it just keeps her from being so barky and making decisions on who gets to come and go from the house, and really, really puts her in a better mindset. So much calmer mindset. Good job, Marley Girl. Yes. We can come up and give her some love when she's on the place bed, but she has to stay on the bed. She can't get off just because I come up and pet her. If I sit down on the couch, she needs to stay on there when asked to do so. So she's like, I really want to be up there with you. And so this really teaches a lot of boundaries and a lot of impulse control. So Marley in the beginning doesn't really want to take a whole lot of direction. It's not uncommon for dogs when they first come here to be like, hey, I don't want to listen to you. And so what we want to do is just work in small doses, have her end on a win where she stays on the bed. So right here, I'm going to get up and I'm going to say, Marley, place. So I'm holding down the e-collar button. Good girl. Good girl. And just get her back on that bed. So I was able to point to the place bed and she stayed on. If she got confused for whatever reason, I would actually go to the leash. So right here again, Marley, place. Marley, place. Good. Good girl. So just a low enough level where she can feel it. Right here, Marley, place. Now I'm going to go to the leash as she gets a little confused. Good girl. Good. Good. So just small, short, and sweet doses of this where I can have her end on a win. Now if she commits to staying here, I'm going to release her. So that's where she gets to win. You get to, you go and you do the behavior that I'm asking you to, even though it's kind of hard. I will get you out of this command, and you can have freedom, but you have to earn it first. Good job, Marley.